This afternoon, let's meditate. This is Lama Jigme Gyatso of the Buddha Joy Meditation School. Welcome to Meditate Like a Jedi. This is the Lama you were looking for. This afternoon, we can meditate and chant. And if you type something in the chat window, I might even answer a question or two. But first, if you love Star Wars and you wish to meditate as transformatively as Luke Skywalker on Dagobah under the guidance of Yoda, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. As I mentioned a few moments ago, when you have questions about meditation or philosophy or even chanting, there is no need to be shy. Simply type your question in the chat window on the right-hand side of the screen. Let's begin by training the neural pathways responsible for both empathy and enthusiasm by chanting the recitations of bodhicitta and refuge. May I liberate all beings from the tyranny of hating, craving, and clinging by relying on the Buddha's example, instructions, and students. May I liberate all beings from the tyranny of hating, craving, and clinging by relying on the Buddha's example, instructions, and students. May I liberate all beings from the tyranny of hating, craving, and clinging by relying on the Buddha's example, instructions, and students. Testing. Fabulous. We're going to begin with mantra meditation, so let's review the meaning of the mantra. I invoke the wish-fulfilling Mani jewel of love and the purifying Pei-me lotus of letting go, supplicating with whom may love and letting go be mastered by all. The Sanskrit name Avalokiteshvara translates into English as he who notices the world's sorrows. In Tibetan, the same entity is known as Chenrezig, which translates into English as either kind eyes or kind gaze. The iconography of this archetype of enlightenment, or yidam, functions to organize the 8 figures of speech necessary for deeply transformative mantra meditation. Our next step is love and letting go. But first, I'm going to subject you to 1 minute of housekeeping. Every 12 hours, I broadcast 1 or 2 meditation classes without any ads, other than this. With your help, this channel could come to support the next generation of nuns, monks, yogis, lamas, and even brick-and-mortar meditation centers, each replete with a resident teacher and their apprentice. If this speaks to you and you'd like to help out, even for as little as the cost of 1 cup of coffee a month, use your smartphone's camera to capture this QR code, or simply click one of the donation links in the description area below the video. And now let's continue with our practice. Love and letting go could serve as antidotes to hating and are known by many names, such as generation stage, creation stage, mantra yoga, maha yoga, tantra mahamudra, and tokal dzogchen. Beginning with love helps us to leapfrog over our competitive tendencies. Together, let's chant. May all minds of all beings know be as peaceful and wise as our Buddha's mind, symbolized by a one-syllable mantra known as a Siro Bija mantra. So here's the key, here's the secret to getting the most out of mantra meditation. You gotta breathe in. So if you're gonna breathe in, you can't chant when you're breathing in, you might as well do something. And that something is going to be to mentally recite a loving intention. And this loving intention basically is the distillation of those 4 lines that we just chanted. During our exhalation, when we're chanting the mantra, let's try to physically relax as best we can. Umani bimi 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 umani bimi. Let's switch gears now from the mental to the interpersonal. May all relationships of all beings know be as joyful and loving as a Buddha's communication symbolized by the 6-syllable mantra. Umani bimi 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 umani bimi. May all bodies of all beings know enjoy the beautiful health depicted in Buddhist thought of the blissful body of a Yidamavor and archetype of enlightenment. Umani bimi 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 umani bimi. May all circumstances of all beings know be as safe and fortunate as a Buddha's paradise, pure land or vati of lore. So when I use the phrase of lore, what I'm really inferring is that whether a Buddha's paradise is real or imagined, literal or figurative, we're just using it to help us train in loving intention. That's it. Just like we might use any other figure of speech, like saying someone is as strong as Paul Bunyan, or as fast as the Flash, or as dark and broody as Batman. Umani bimi 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 umani bimi. We come now to bliss and letting go, which could serve as an antidote to craving and is known by many names, such as completion stage, Anu Yoga, Bindu Mahamudra, and Tikle Dzogchen. Now we're going to train in letting go, which will help us to leapfrog over our clinging tendencies. How is it that as we inhale, our circumstances could appear quite vivid? Yet as we relax into our exhalation, they could feel as ungraspable as a cloudless sky or a vati of light. Omani bimi yung, omani bimi yung, omani bimi yung, omani bimi yung. Omani bimi yung, omani bimi yung, omani bimi yung, omani bimi yung. Omani bimi yung, omani bimi yung, omani bimi yung, omani bimi yung. Omani bimi yung, omani bimi yung, omani bimi yung, omani bimi yung. So these rhetorical questions we're asking is part of contemplation. First we contemplated love, now we're contemplating letting go. After this, we're going to sit in silent meditation. So it is just like a kid on a skateboard might push a couple times and then coast. We're using the momentum of the mantra-empowered contemplation to support our meditation in a few minutes. How is it that as we inhale, our bodies could feel quite sensual? Yet as we relax into our exhalation, they could feel as non-graspable as a vast empty void or a atom of light. Omani bimi yung, omani bimi yung, omani bimi yung, omani bimi yung. How is it that as we inhale, the interpersonal experience of communication could be quite resounding? Yet as we relax into our exhalation, it could feel as non-graspable as a cloudless sky or a mantra of light. Omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung. Omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung. Omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung. Omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung. How is it that as we inhale, our mind's functions could seem quite clear? Yet as we relax into our exhalation, they could feel as non-graspable as a vast empty void or a bija of light. Omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung. Omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung. Omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung. Omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung, omani bimi hung. we come now as to silent meditation as promised. It too is known by many names, this awareness and letting go, which could serve as an antidote to clinging, while also slicing through the fundamental duality of dread and desire, is known by many names, such as Zen, Chandhyana, Great Completion Stage, Mahasandhi, Ati Yoga, Sutra Mahamudra, and Trikcho Dzogchen. But here's the great irony. Despite the grandiosity of its names, its technique is easy. As we breathe in, we mentally recite, notice this, the essence of mindfulness. And as we breathe out, we mentally recite, relaxing, the essence of meditation. And so basically, like a patron, like an audience member at a play, we just sit back and enjoy the show. I'd like to seal this practice with a chant. Actually, first, the preliminary seal will be silent contemplations of love. And now for closing chants. May I, like kind gaze, master the Eightfold Path as well as liberate others. May all beings practice of kind communication, conduct, and calmness flow spontaneous and uncontrived. May each being take auspicious rebirth, master the Buddha's path, and then help all others do likewise. May everyone be free from stress, may everyone be happy. May no one be separated from their happiness. May everyone have balance from the tyranny of hating, craving, and clinging freed. If you feel I have earned it, type something in the chat window, give this live stream a thumbs up, and share it on social media. I would very much like to return for this evening's meditation in approximately 3.5 hours. Until then, may you and yours be happy and healthy, and if you are as geeky as me, this is the way.